You might recognize the guy sitting right here next to me. We are so happy to have Antonio Mora here as the newest member of the CBS 4 News team.
I am so happy to be here. Thanks for the welcome.
Well, we know that you have long ties with South Florida, and I had a great time sitting down with Antonio and his family to talk about coming home to South Florida. For Antonio Mora, this is what being back in South Florida means.
It's coming home. Almost my whole family is here, and so it's just terrific to be here with them.
Antonio was just 2 years old when his family arrived here. They left Cuba in 1960 and moved into a house in Coral Gables. Back then, it was very different.
It's a small town. It's incredible how it's changed.
The growing family lived in other parts of the country and world for Antonio's father's work, but every year they vacationed in South Florida, and in 1980, his parents made it home again.
This is my dad, Antonio, and my mom, Natalia.
And they've been married for how many years?
50 years, almost 51.
51 years! And 6 children, 12 grandchildren. Antonio's the oldest child. He practiced law first, but discovered his true passion, broadcast journalism.
Antonio Mora joins me next for the Channel 4 News at noon.
His first job was with Univision. That led him to South Florida, working for WTVJ in the early 90s.
I covered stories relating to Cuba, to Haiti. I covered stories that were on the national news because they were so big in this area.
His work caught the attention of the ABC network. He reported from around the country and the world.
From ABC News, World Headquarters in New York.
Became part of the Good Morning America team, working alongside names like Diane Sawyer, Joan London, Robin Roberts, Charlie Gibson, and a surprise guest now and then.
Antonio.
This will be an improvement. Hi, Whoopi.
Hello, honey.
The first time he went back to Cuba was with Peter Jennings in 1998.
Going home isn't always easy.
They visited Havana's Colon Cemetery.
Went to the tombs of my grandmother and my great-grandfather. I just completely broke down. And I went over and I apologized to him, and he said, Antonio, I would have been worried if you hadn't.
Now Antonio, his wife Julie, and their 2 children are moving back to South Florida.
To have my children be able to grow up near my family and also near their Cuban-American roots is something that it's priceless.
I see it like a big gift of God.
Is that going to be nice to turn on the TV and be able to watch him here in Miami?
Yes, we'll be doing that every day now.
Is there anything in particular you guys are looking forward to doing now that he's back here in South Florida?
Yeah, kick his butt in some golf. He'll say otherwise, but I'm better than him.
Here's your opportunity to redeem yourself
Not a chance, but if I had known you were going to show me with all that big hair from my South Florida days, I'm not sure I would have come.
Hey, you have just as much hair now. It's just a little more pressed down, right?
I don't think so, David, but thank you.